What's up, guys? Brown Sugar Babe here. Hope all is well. Guys, I know a lot has been going on in these Huntsville streets, and I wanted to hop on real quick and offer some commentary on what I think is the real reason behind what appears to be a court order banning Melody from posting the M&M kids, okay? But before I move forward, of course, y'all, please thumbs up this video. As soon as you get in here, just like the video and subscribe to the channel, okay? I really appreciate the love and support. Now, what remains clear? Based on Martell's own admission that he could no longer afford an attorney for the custody case, is that he is broke, okay? But we been knew this. The irony is that Coleslaw said Martell was the brains of the marriage, yet Martell somehow can't figure out how to get his coins up, okay? So this so-called brains, in my opinion, is filled with such envy at the financial success of his wife and now the financial success of Sugar Mama, that he uses the lawsuit to not only control what Melody does during her time with the children, but under the guise of, Your Honor, I don't want my children on social media. This is an attempt, in my opinion, at sabotaging Sugar Mama's highly successful brand. And here's why. Since the February 28th court hearing, I noticed that neither Melody nor Martell were posting the M&M kids, okay? Then in a YouTube interview with content creator, I believe his name was Quintessential Gentleman, Martell says he doesn't want his kids on the show. And now we know that this request extended to supposedly not also wanting the kids on social media. So the fact that we've seen a sudden pause in the kids being posted, coupled with Martell's interview, that probably was the first indication that there was a court order in place prohibiting the posting of the children. And what we are now hearing from another content creator named Make It Make Sense, he's indicated that he's in possession of the most recent court order in which the judge orders, amongst a slew of other things, that Melody and Martell not post the kids online without permission from the court. Now, guys, it is my opinion that the request to limit the social media presence of the kids came from Martell. And I promise you, if I thought it was genuine, y'all won't even hear from me today. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want your kids online, you don't want your kids posted, that's that, okay? But I believe the request was targeted at Sugar Mama's brand and at Melody, as opposed to the reasoning being the protection of the kids. And keep watching this video because I'm going to show you proof that he actually wants his children on social media, but when it benefits him, okay? Now let's start with the targeting of Sugar Mama's brand, and then I will get to Melody. Okay, now we all know Sugar Mama is the face of the brand. When the products launched, Mr. Father of the Year never publicly acknowledged her or the brand, never said congrats, nothing. It was pure silence. When she sold out within hours, again, silence. Okay, now check this out. Sugar Mama's sold out bundle costs more than a bottle of Ines wine. Martell's wine has been on the market longer than Sugar Mama's products, yet he has yet to sell out. But forget selling out, the wine appears to be not selling at all. Could he be jealous at Sugar Mama's success? One could make the argument that he is. You see, when Mel first conceptualized the baby skincare line, her and Martell were still married. Right after she birthed Sugar Mama, she came up with the concept. The plan would be that the baby line would fall under her existing skincare line at the time, which was Embrace. Martell and Melody were co-owners of Embrace and would be naturally co-owners of this new baby skincare line. Now, did Martell ever object to the launching of the baby skincare line? Of course not. He would be co-owner. He can share in the profits. But unfortunately for him and his serial cheating ways, soon after Sugar Mama's birth, Melody left. The couple separated and began negotiating the terms of the divorce. Then on national television, Martell made the biggest financial mistake of his life by telling Melody he wanted nothing to do with any of the businesses they had together and he wanted everything dissolved, okay? That was peak moment in Love and Marriage Huntsville franchise because that decision is actually playing out today before our very eyes in the worst way, because he's broke and he clearly has regrets. Martell, dumbass, had you appreciated the intelligence, tenacity, and work ethic of your wife, you should have known that dissolving Embrace Beauty was not necessarily the end of Melody pursuing her dreams of launching a skincare line. Had you thought this through without the backdrop of trying to stick it to her, okay, guys, he said, I'm going to get her. I'm going to dissolve everything. Had you really thought this through and allowed for Embrace to continue as a company, you could have asked Melody to buy you out at some point or even maintain a small ownership stake in the business for a couple of years, because Melody really had no intention of rebranding and relaunching, okay? But the truth is, Embrace Beauty no longer existed after the divorce because of you. You said to dissolve. And now you are seeing that Mel took the baby line concept with her to 7th Avenue. And you are jealous that the line has probably brought in more money than 3 years your salary at Love and Marriage Huntsville. And since Sugar Mama is the literal face of the brand, and she, without any effort, can sell the brand just by showing her face, Your Honor, I don't want my kids on social media. Since when, Martell? As a matter of fact, you were on live just a few weeks ago and told us that your kids, your daughters, wanted a YouTube channel. And your response wasn't a resounding no because, babies, I want to protect y'all. In fact, it was the opposite. You said this.
YouTube was killing it. I'm gonna get my kids to the YouTube thing. They dying to start the little YouTube, right? But anyway, we're going to the concert.
So in the extended part of that video, he was talking about taking his kids to see some rich and famous young YouTuber named Piper Raquel, okay? And there, what you see there is that he slipped up and he said he's going to start a YouTube page for his children. So it's totally okay for the kids to be on social media once you have control, once you're able to monetize. But somehow we have to believe that you don't want Mel posting them, and the reason is about protection, okay? When you're over there in your lives, rubbing your hands like Birdman at the prospect of starting a YouTube page for your kids. It seems like it's all about what you can get out of everything, all right? You guys ever noticed that when Martell posts his kids, it's all about him? Daddy don't play about his kids. Oh, look, I was there for the first day of school. I will never miss a big event for my kids. Oh, look, I took my son for a haircut. Oh, look, I dropped off Knox to school. Oh, look, I was asked to come to the school to read a book for the kids. He uses the children to make him look good, so he projects that same notion onto Melody. In other words, in his head, he believes she uses the children to make her look good. But look at the difference when Melody posts about her kids. She always shines the spotlight on them. It's never about her. When she takes them to play golf, she shows us how much they're getting better. She posts Boss Baby reciting Langston Hughes by heart. And I remember she posts Boss Baby making the final rung of the spelling bee. She posts Sugar Mama saying something funny or doing something funny. She posts Tank being such a gentleman and being a great car DJ. She posts about Mariah being such a great big sister. It's always about them and never her. But see, I believe that this irritates Martell because he believes that when Melody posts the kids and their accomplishments, it is making her look like the better parent, okay? He is constantly trying to compete with his ex-wife and will go so far as using the courts to knock her off the ledge and stifle this fake competition that is going on in his head. But of course, in true Melody fashion, what you're going to see is that Melody she's going to continue to share the kids' accomplishments, you know, without showing their faces. And probably what you also see is that she's going to continue marketing Sugar Mama's brand without Sugar Mama's face. You know, she'll probably have to use other children as ambassadors, all right? So guys, even though you're not going to see Sugar Mama and her big personality, continue to support the brand because it's a great skincare line, all right? Now, I definitely want you to let me know in the comments if you believe that the alleged request to limit the kids' social media presence was genuine or not. I've stated my opinion and the reasons, and I love to hear yours either way, okay? But y'all pray for Melody. Pray that God heals Martell, because it is crystal clear that instead of fully working on himself, he is on a mission to destroy what he thinks destroyed him. He believes the exposure by Melody of the serial cheating ruined him, not the cheating, okay? And this is essentially why I will never believe he's truly sorry for what he did until he puts a full stop to the stalking, the obsession, and the never-ending attempts to destroy Melody. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening, and I will meet you in the comments. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.